we're gonna do a road to 1 million. And I know that starts the simplest basic shit, like cleaning up your fucking room, right? For me, it's a little harder. I'm gonna have to do this weekly because I got cats, 4 fucking cats. See if we can get some on camera here. All right, we got Chopper right there. Oh, there goes Nami. Dennis in the background. Road to 1 million. Multiple ideas, multiple methods we're gonna test out. We're gonna document everything. And the key here, I already know, is gonna be consistency, right? I've tried multiple methods before, and the key to being successful in any of them at any given time is consistency. And that is where I lack sometimes, you know? I feel like external sources always get me. For me, personally, Chopper, stop messing with my bag. For me, personally, it's always relationships and external factors that get me messed up. And that's just a matter of discipline, like personal discipline. It shouldn't really affect you too much in the grand scheme of things. If you're gonna be a business person, if you're gonna be a millionaire at the end of the day, you got to be able to deal with those personal punches and like roll with them and keep going. So, but keep my eye, yeah, I'm still young, bro. I'm only 23. I may look older. Fucking stress been getting to me. I got into trying to become a millionaire at 18. That's when I got into trading. Trading has definitely been my closest bet to my closest attempt to being there. But then what has been my failure point is external factors coming in and messing me up. Or FOMO. FOMO is the biggest one. Fear of missing out on the parties, fear of missing out on the females, right? Fear of missing out on my wife, stuff like that. Because you're gonna meet I didn't go to college. I took the step to choose to skip and study stuff from home and work, build my capital. Right? But I think I've rambled along long enough. This is gonna be road to 1 million. And it's gonna start with cleaning this room up. And I'm gonna sit down at the computer for a bit. I got some camera equipment, got some studio equipment downstairs. We can do several things: stream, podcast, trade, real estate. And I think part of the reason I'm starting this is because my most recent L was literally this week. I was in a tax lien auction. I'll elaborate more on that later. But all you need to know is I got outbid by the same exact person or corporation on all 15 properties that I had selected. These 15 properties, I think all of them were no more at auction, like they weren't more than like $5,000. But when you look them up and you comp them to the local area, they were all like $300,000 to $500,000 homes, right? A good flip, either of them. But I lost all to one guy. So this is me taking that shit on the chin, getting back up, and not calling it quits as much as I want to. You know, we gotta look up a different method. Cool, if I can't get into these tax liens with Govey's auctions, cool. I gotta start cold calling some people on Zillow that are selling their houses and start lowballing them. I don't know. I gotta get these contracts and sell them. I gotta get something. I do not want to go work 2 jobs again. That was ass. I was pulling 70, 80, 90, 100, 112-hour weeks. I hated that shit. But I'm on the verge right now. I got a month before we go to Spain. So it's either I take this month, I lock the fuck in, or I take this month, I look for a second job, and I put the thought of, oh, I'm gonna lock in later in my mind. Dang, I already got messy hair. I just chose to film like this, bro. Yeah, I just got done cleaning some gutters. Like, I be doing everything, bro. Clean some gutters, sold some earrings before I cleaned those gutters. They look just like this one, right? Oh, you can see that. Yeah, there's those type earrings. They're moissanite, sterling silver. I sell those too. You know, I sell, I resell. I do everything. I have a little bit of everything going on. keep me busy. And I'm thinking low-key I gotta make some cat videos too, because I got 4 cats. I gotta justify the 4 cats, right? But let's get on with this. We're gonna clean this room up. About to set up a time. I was really about to set up a time lapse on my phone. I'm like, didn't you buy a camera? Don't you have a GoPro? Like, sometimes you just gotta use your noggin, you know? Like, remember the things you bought, use them. And I was even thinking of buying like an Insta360 camera today too. I'm like, bro, use the ones you have first. So, remember, everybody started from somewhere. Just start with what you got. I saw I show speeds. Damn it, Beppo. My cat knocked over the camera. Another reason that it shouldn't be up there. I show speed's original stream setup, and it was like, there was broken controllers. It was like in had the little like what looked like a Chromebook, and it was on the Xbox. Was it PlayStation? Might have been the PlayStation. But it was on the dresser. You know, it was a small start. Gotta start somewhere though. I realized why not fucking record my ass setting it up, because we said this was a road to 1 million, bro. You guys see the setup, right? Yeah. That's what I'm always thinking about too. Is like, that's why I got a YouTube. I always do YouTubing. I literally YouTubed it today. I was what is I gotta ask ChatGPT. Might give me a better answer, to be honest. I use ChatGPT a lot. I'm gonna be referencing that a lot, or AI, different AIs. I even use AI Riz, bro. From time to time. When especially when a girl's dry, when a girl's really dry, and I'm just like, no effort into this conversation. Sorry, I just got a little hot in here. Oop, censor that. Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, chat, this girl's dry. Keep the conversation alive, because I sure as hell am not going to. I'm like 2 seconds from unmatching. But I googled it today. I used Lacey as a reference. What streamers... I'll set up the camera. What streamers... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. What streamers use for... Like, streamers like Lacey and Marlon, what they use to stream on. And what a cat came up on a lot was... Because my original thought was, like, DSLR camera, right? Big ass nice camera. Because my reference is always Casey Neistat. Big ass camera, microphone. But then I'm thinking, like, they have camera guys, so it's gonna be their camera guy holding it, which makes more sense, right? Camera guy, he's got the microphone, and then I just imagine like big ass battery pack or backpack connected to the camera to keep it alive, right? First search result that came up was phones. It was a phone with a little gimbal and like a microphone, clip microphone, right? Something like that. So if that's the case, I gotta get a better phone. Because I have iPhone 14 mini, battery life is cheeks. My camera case right here. It's like, this camera case passed down from my dad. It came with an old camera. Now it houses my new stuff. A GoPro. And my DSLR. I don't know where everyone else got their camera, but I went to a pawn shop for mine. It's pretty cheap. It's a US Rebel SL2. It's nice. I got the flip out screen so I can see myself while I'm recording. I was gonna have a shoot today with somebody else, but that didn't go anywhere today. Supposed to be fucking forever ago actually, but never happened. Lots of medical complications with the family. So, good sister that she is. She's there for them, right? I can't really complain, you know. I was like, I'd want a sister like that. So, where's set up? That's the question. I think we replace. You're gonna come here. Yeah. We're gonna move that. You'll get the full house tour later. We're gonna turn this camera off so anyway. Move this one over here, where you was just put it on the camera, record, lens cap, remove. Gosh, there's like no light over here. Look at this. Can I like zoom out? This is maximum. Let's zoom in, zoom out like. Okay, how do you not know how to use the zoom on your camera? Am I? Oh, my goodness. Let's move this light into frame. You might need it. Yeah, let's check it out, check it out. Oh. Damn. Second I come check it out, yeah? You would do that. Turn on. Okay, so that's what we're looking at right here. It's not terrible. I think the added light helps. I can't tell. Yeah, if you didn't know, there's no light in this room. The light switch goes to that outlet. It's weird. Okay. I don't think that covers most of the room. I'll move it as needed. We're going to that camera now. I forgot I said I was going to time lapse, so let's figure out how to time lapse this shit. Can I even time lapse on here? I feel like I can. Q. Movie rec size. Blah, blah, blah. Not me having to YouTube it, bro. Road to 10K. Road to 10K was gonna be the original one, but it's Road to 1 million because 10K is literally one house. Alright, we're over on this camera now. Shoot. There's gonna be a lot of butt shots, a lot of cock shots, honestly. Hold up. Y'all can see I'm cleaning up. I don't want that many cock shots, bro. We gotta be able to see the cats. Cats are the stars. Not I. Ugh. I feel like I need a microphone too if I'm gonna walk around. Like a mobile microphone. That's where it comes in, huh? Like that's where it has to be. Alright. Let's get the trash bag. Oh. Laundry, everything, bro. Fuck. So I was gonna time lapse this shit, huh? That's what I said I was gonna do. I did say time lapse. Let's fucking time lapse, bro. Learn, figure it out. Bring my phone. Everything's a journey, bro. Everything needs an angle. Because this is already done. We already realized we fucked up. Chat, new problem today. I have a Canon Rebel SL2. Can I time lapse with it? And if so, how do I set it up? I am doing a road to 1 million content creation journey. Damn, that raises another question. Should it be road to 1 million purely off of the content, or road to 1 million in general? Let's just keep it simple. Road to 1 million in general. Once we hit that goal, we'll continue road to 1 million until it's road to 1 million off of just content. Yeah, That's the plan. You heard it here first. Stick to it, you bitch. I'm gonna have to nerf myself. I cuss a lot. We'll get it done. We'll be family friendly. Maybe we don't need to be. I don't know. I think it should be family friendly. But, alright, chat. You heard the question and I gave you some extra context. Give me tips on both, you know? If you have something to contribute to Road to 1 Million, contribute. Give me your opinion. I figured why not give you both. I think I got it down. Pretty sure this is it going off right now. Oh yeah, there's my counter of shots being taken. So, cats are in frame. Let's get to cleaning. Eager with the time lapse press. Started the time lapse from the worst possible angle. I should probably leave space so I can bring the vacuum in here. Jeez. Lots of thinking going into this. I like it. Make me use my brain instead of it just rotting in the corner. That's how I did it. Come on, go to menu. Go to the, I was already there. Camera settings. Far over here. Time lapse disabled. Enable. Give your parameters. So for 2 minutes of footage, ChatGPT told me 1 second shots. Or I guess it's gonna be 1 minute of footage. It tells you right here. 30 minutes, like about 30 minutes recording. 1 minute. Shots. Fixed frame rate. And you just go back to the menu. And you hit OK. We are on the way to Best Buy. See if we can go pick up a Rode wireless go-to mic. I asked ChatGPT if the TikTok version would cut it, and he gave me the rundown. It was like, I told him, because I'm fond of using Alibaba products, you know, like, I'm a reseller, you know, I understand. A good rep is perfect to the T, bro. But some rips, definitely not, you know? So he's like, I mean, if you want this road to 1 million to be good, consistent quality, go with the Rode wireless go-to. He gave me some other options too, but I was like, for my setup, if I'm using the DSLR and the GoPro, right? You know, my phone, my most versatile mic to buy is going to be a wireless, you know, a Go Wireless 2. I'll get 2 mics. It'll allow for me and me and PJ to wrap the content together. You know, because me and PJ are together 90% of the time. No way the juice is still playing, bro. Alright, gotta turn that off. But like I was saying, PJ and I can definitely run up that content with the go-to. It's like 170. I made that today off the earrings, right? 180, and then I did some gutters. It took like an hour. I made about 25 off that. So I got like 210 or 205, something like that. That covers the whole cost. We're set right there. Unfortunately, it's already like they're gonna close. I don't want to be that guy that comes in the last 10 minutes. Also checked online. It said Best Buy's online listing of the Rode 1 and 2 like Go Wireless are out of stock. So that being said, I'm probably just gonna order online. You're gonna have to wait, which I hate. I hate waiting. I'm so impatient. But on that note, I'm gonna go deposit my money from today because I don't really like carrying cash on me unless I'm going to the casino or the massage place. You know, if I'm leaving tip, if I know I'm going out to eat, you know, I like to carry cash. Rather than that, straight to the bank. But yeah, I gotta fix my phone storage because I got cut off last time. So, oh shoot! Drunk driver hit a sign out here. That's crazy. I don't know if y'all saw that. I don't know if I can spin around. I'll have to get it. I'll get a clip of it on the way back. How about that? We'll come back this way. Well, I'll be honest. I'm like over 30, probably the worst fisherman. But I like to come fish because it's just relaxing. So, doing this little jig head with a little white fluke. Yeah, I'll just be out here for a little bit until it gets too dark. Yeah, and I'll head out. Alright, whatever. ChatGPT said we gotta get at least 2 more of these batteries for the DSLR if we want to run it like this on the daily, the DSLR. And my go-to mic, where I'm gonna switch it up and not follow Casey with the big ass mic. I actually haven't watched him in a while. He might honestly be rocking the Rode Wireless Go-to. I haven't seen bro in a minute. I've been too focused on what I'm doing, which is like a good place to be. Not consuming, but creating and getting ready to start creating, right? So, Wireless Go, Rode Wireless Go-2. It's gonna be the go-to, so we can use it with our phone, and it'll come with 2 of them. So me and PJ, or co-host, whoever it may be, can chop it up and get going. I'm really excited. I gotta look. I don't remember how much these batteries are. If I had to guess, $40 to $60 for just a battery. Need 2 more, so let's call it 120 just on batteries. 170 to 200 on the mic. We're looking at $320 just about. But no worries, we got some custom pieces that are being sold here pretty shortly. They've already been ordered, and I've got one person already making payments. Another one's gonna buy off rip in person. So all is well in due time. Just remember, you're going somewhere. All right, I'm gonna go finish making the list. I also did a mental. I'm gonna just write it down. I'm forgetful. I feel like I should buy another charger too. I just got one charger. It's been a long day.